In this video, we're going to be talking about what is a job coach or employment specialist. I'm Craig Kahn, I've got it going on, and this is Teamautismpedia. We're dedicated to educating you about autism, how you can improve the lives of people with autism. If you're interested in this type of content, please consider subscribing so you can get our latest videos. So you may be asking, what is my experience with this topic and that? My experience is I am a job coach, and I work as one for the organization I work for. And so I know what we do and all that, and it may vary a little bit in different places, but in most places it's going to be exactly the same. So there's four main categories of the different type of work that people who are job coach do, and I'm going to be breaking them down point by point. The first category of different things that you do with someone as a job coach is you help prepare them for a job. The preparing is not just like what you and I usually think about, but possibly doing a lot of basic things and that to do it. I'm actually going to be doing a video soon about that, but if anyone who you work with in any capacity, if they have a disability, you're often going to have to look at where is that person and what do they need. You don't just make and work with people with disabilities like they're Model T and do the exact same thing in every situation. Each person is going to have different things that they're going to need. So you need to act accordingly and look at treating everyone as individuals and figure out what is needed for that person to make it so that they can succeed at a job. The second area that a job coach works on with someone is that they look at trying to help them find a job. They try to say, what are your interests, and see that, because if a person is doing something they like, they're going to do a lot better at that, and that is something very important. And also, it's not just like they're a robot and they want just one kind of thing. Their interests may help them get a job, and you should look at finding out what their interests and skills are so that you can use that in the knowledge. You're also going to look at trying to help them. How are they going to find a job? Will they look at doing some volunteer work beforehand so that they can prepare to get a job? And what other things are you're going to do with them to make sure that they have the skills that they will be able to get that job when they find the right one? And what I was just saying actually goes into another point, that one of the other things that will probably help them look at finding the right job is doing some volunteering at different places so that they can do different tasks and find out what they like and also what works for them. And that will also be a great way for them to get experience that they can put on a resume so that they can get the type of job that works for them. The third area is actually getting the job. It's not just you apply to it and that. It's looking at going over all the steps about that process of making the resume, interviewing. How do you do that? And some of these things need to be broken down a lot for these people, but they can often learn these skills. And it's on to the fourth step, which is that they got the job. Now it's help them keep the job. And part of that will be looking at doing on-site working on with them, making sure that they do a good job for the employer and doing everything they want. You may even do this before in a volunteer setting, and that to make sure that they can be pushed and challenged in the ways that they can to be a good employee. Because sometimes people will look at someone with a disability and say, "I'm just going to set the bar there." But if you never push them higher, then they won't be able to go and do better. So it's important to make sure that you set high expectations for them that they can reach. So that's what a job coach is. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe so you can get our latest videos. And I love to hear what kind of topics you want me to make in the future. Have a great day.